A mansion's golden gates stand meters away from a beggar's cardboard shelter, both under the same sky. This paradox lies at the heart of our question. Where is God's will in such disparity? Scripture reminds us that the earth is the Lord's, Psalm 24:1, implying wealth is merely entrusted, not owned. The tension isn't about money itself, but how it tests our obedience to divine stewardship. Jesus' parable of Lazarus and the rich man, Luke 16:19-31, unveils a shocking truth. The wealthy man wasn't condemned for his riches, but for ignoring Lazarus at his gate. The chasm between them in death mirrored the one he upheld in life. Here, God's will becomes clear. Material abundance carries a sacred duty to see and serve those in need, transforming privilege into bridges rather than barriers. In Acts 2:44-45, the early Christians had everything in common. They sold possessions not to erase class distinctions, but to ensure no one was needy. This radical sharing wasn't socialism, it was worship. By redistributing resources, they embodied God's will, material goods as temporary tools for eternal purposes. Their model challenges us to ask, what systems might express this love today? In Kenya, the Mama Bahati Collective, Christian women pooling microloans, has lifted 3,000 families from poverty. Like the early church, they treat wealth as seed, not storage. When I give, says founder Grace Mwangi, I plant God's will in barren places. Data shows such faith-based initiatives account for 40% of poverty reduction in regions where they operate. This is divine economy in action. The mansion and cardboard shelter from Scene 1 now share a garden. Volunteers from both worlds building a soup kitchen together. This is where God's will manifests. Not in eliminating inequality, but in making it the site of holy collaboration. The poor you will always have, Jesus said, Mark 14:7, not as resignation, but as invitation. Your wallet, time, and voice become the scales of divine justice when guided by love.